Okay, yes, so let's talk about cohesivity in implants as well as profile. So I've done some videos on profile before, and I have some actual, I think, implant examples in one or two of them, and it should be in my breast augmentation series or playlist at the top of my page. But in general, profile just means for how wide the implant is, how much it projects or sticks out from your chest wall. So if you have three 300cc implants, the low profile 300cc implant is going to be wider and flatter. The moderate will be a little more narrow and a little more projected, and the high profile will be even more narrow and even more projected. So more low profile implants tend to look more natural, and higher profile implants tend to be more loud. But in general, whatever profile you have should really be determined by how much volume you want and the size of your chest when it comes to measurements and dimension. So when patients come in for augmentations and they say they want a high profile look, that's not really the right way to look at it. So you want to have a certain look and a certain volume, and then the way you look natural and good after an augmentation is if the implant fits your chest properly. And if the high profile implant in the volume that you are looking for is too narrow or too wide for your chest, then that's not the right implant for you. So your surgeon should help you figure out the profile. But that's just a quick what it means when we talk about an implant profile. Okay, so let's talk about the Mentor Boost. So Mentor is the only one of the three major implant companies that did not have a highly cohesive breast implant. And Mentor Boost, that was FDA approved not too long ago, is their highly cohesive implant. They finally got it to market. So unfortunately, they don't have a lot of profiles in this particular implant. I think moderate and high are the only profiles they have, so they just don't have as many options. So the reason why most of us have gone to a more highly cohesive implant is really two things. First of all, safety. If your implant ruptures, the silicone within the implant is less likely to travel throughout your breast and potentially your immune system into your lymph nodes. It is more likely to stay in a clump where it is, and so most of us feel as though that is a safer device. The second thing is the implant is more form stable and less likely to ripple when it is more, the gel inside is more cohesive and it's a bit firmer. So the original cohesive implants were nicknamed the gummy bear implants, and so these highly cohesive implants are kind of the current version of the gummy bear. And they come in different gumminess, so to speak. So the highly cohesive implant that Mentor has, the Mentor Boost, is slightly less firm than the Allergan SC or cohesive implant, and it is slightly more firm than the Allergan Soft Touch. So which implant your surgeon uses is just going to depend on how much tissue you have and what type of surgery. So that's kind of the skinny on Mentor Boost and cohesive implants. Let me know if you have more questions.